cleaning is not the same as sterilizing. And I think that's a distinction that's lost on many people. Except that I would hope they'd learn it soon after having kids. So the idea of sterilization is that you kill all living organisms. What it means practically is you kill their DNA or their genetic material so they can't reproduce. Viruses, bacteria, fungus, all those kind of things. And they do it often by different methods. So the most common ones that we know about are UV versus steam. So UV just destroys genetic material, and then steam sort of denatures it, right? Just destroys stuff in general. And the idea is that many baby stuff now are sterilized. And if you look at the recommendation, sterilize every day, sometimes every single time, which is all overkill. The idea is you kill all this stuff so it can't adversely impact your baby. Now, people think sterilization is enough. And in a sense it is, but in a sense it's not. Because stuff could be disgusting and yet sterile. For example, dirt. If you put it in a sterilizer, you could kill all the living stuff in it, but it's still dirt. Do you want your baby eating dirt? Not really. So you can look at, so say for example you have a bottle. You never bother to wash it. You just sterilize it every single time. It will look disgusting after a while. All this caked on milk and all this stuff. But it's technically sterilized. Or it is sterilized. So it's not going to harm them in the sense of viruses or bacteria. But could it harm them in other ways, right? And that's where clean comes into place. Clean is not the same as sterilization, because stuff could look clean, but it actually have living organisms on it, because you can't see them, they're so tiny. And so you want both, right? But the thing is, do you need both? Do you need sterilization? Or is clean good enough? If you wash with soap and water, you live in a place where the water is drinkable, then I think that's good enough. There may be some germs, but is taking away all germs from your kid a good thing? And that's a debate, a point of contention for many people nowadays, that the environment for kids is too clean. And I want to put a guess out there that I wonder about the whole allergy thing in the US, maybe in the West in general. Is it because they tell you to start your kid on one food at a time? And thus you train their immune system to focus, be hypervigilant about a single focus of food. Only give avocados 3 days in a row before moving on. Only give apples 3 days in a row, blah, blah, blah. Whereas in other countries, they just take what adults eat, blend it up in a mush, and give it all at once. And your body can't really focus on this or that because there's so many things to focus on. Maybe it gets distracted or it gets overwhelmed and can't be hypervigilant, can't attack one particular food ingredient. But on a bigger point of being sterile versus clean, I think the idea is about being precise versus correct. And I'll talk about that on the next talk. How they're different, and one may be more important than the other nowadays.